to come into this space with our breath. So right hand on your belly, left hand on your heart. Inhale, pressing your tailbone and the sides of your feet into the ground. Lifting your heart. And then exhale through your nose. Good. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale through your nose. With each inhale, work your way up your body. Coming into class, section by section. So first your tailbone and low belly. And then bring your attention to your middle body, the midsection. And then bring your attention to your chest and shoulders, face, neck, and head. And then just put it all together, mindfully feeling like your whole being is here now. With a deep, long inhale. And a deep, long exhale. Good. Take one more round of breath here, and let's make our intention being mindful, particularly what we're doing with our feet, where we're shifting our weight today. Good. Exhale, let go. Nice. And then take your left leg in front of you, your right ankle onto your left leg, or however you can work that out. And then let's just start with some opening. So taking your fingers in between your toes or around your toes, let's pump your foot forward and back. And then stay with a grounding, mindful breath. Good. Pump your foot forward and back. Nice. And then make circles with your ankle. So using your hands, you can get a deeper, rounder circle going one way. Good. A deeper circle going the other way. Nice. And then take your thumbs, let's massage the bottom of your foot. So starting with your toe pads. And then working your way to the middle of your foot. To the heel. And then both sides. So just so you can bring awareness to where you're touching your foot now. And then when we direct our attention there, you have this memory, muscle memory and connection. Nice. And then from here, let's just take that leg straight. And just feel the difference between your right leg and your left. And then let's do the same thing on the other side. So maybe your foot is a little lower, or maybe this leg has to be out to the side, but just so you can reach your left leg. Good. And then start with your fingers in between your toes, creating space to reverse all that crunched up action of wearing shoes. And kind of that's what I was thinking about today, that the fitness is great, but we really don't get to do a lot of love for our feet. Good. Connect again with your breath. And then let's make some circles using your hand to help your foot going forward. And then circles going back. And then take your thumbs and massage your toe pads. So right at the base of your toes. Good, work your way into the center of your foot, where the front of your foot and the back of your foot connect. Work your way to the heel of your foot. Maybe you're just using your whole right hand. See what's more reasonable for you. And then find both edges of your foot. So we tend to lean more to one edge than the other. So we're going to pay attention to that today and see how that affects how we stand, how we balance. Nice. Good. And then just feel how even your hamstrings feel a little bit better from that. And then let's spread our toes and close, spread and close, spread, and then kind of like you're cupping your toes forward and then towards you. And then cup them forward and towards you. Forward and towards you. Nice. And then I haven't tried this, so I'm going to try this now. Let's take the strap around your toes and just try and push your toes. So just doing a little bit of strengthening work with your toes. Push your toes into the strap. Paddling with your feet. Nice. And then push them out. Turn your feet out. And then give me a thumbs up, a thumbs down, or stick your tongue out at me if this seems reasonable to you, or if you can feel it. Nice. Cool. Good. And then lift and lengthen, holding your band. Bring your chest towards me. So not looking at your feet, looking at me, looking at this beautiful face, Liz Midgley. Good. Now I cannot see you, Deb Rauscher, so I'm just assuming I'm looking at your pretend face right now. Good. 3, 2, 1. Come back up and let's try that one more time. So first let's pedal our toes, strengthening our toes. Nice. And then turn your feet out. Turn your feet out. Nice. Maybe you do one at a time. I can feel it right in the inner, right on the inside of my knee. 3, 2, 1. Good. And then lift and lengthen. Bring your chest towards me first. So look at me, 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 and then look at your legs. Yes. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Inhale, come on up. Good job. Let's make our way on to all fours. So if you need to, you have a blanket underneath your knees. And then we're going to warm up our hands and our toes. So I want you to tuck those toes under. And then pump your chest forward using your toes, gripping with your hands, and then calm back. Good. So Deb Rauscher, can you turn your screen so I can look at you? So pump it back. Good. Come forward, pushing with your toes, doing a little plank on your knees, activating your toes. Come on back. Good. And then come forward. Let's take circles with our hips, stretching our wrists a little bit. So take hip circles, go left with your hands. Good. Hip circles, go right with your hands. Nice. And then from here, press in your hands, take your right toes back, and then activate your right toe to activate your core. Press in your hands, look forward. Good, and then let your heel go back. Press in your hands, activate your core, look forward. Good, and then let your heel go back. Good, press in your hands, push your toes into the ground, activate your core, or lift that right leg, pushing your foot away and lower. Lift. So either pressing your toes or lifting your leg. 2, 1. Nice. And then from here, let's come into a lunge. And then we're going to do this action of pulling your right heel towards your left. Now grab your blocks, have them next to your hands. Have them next to your head. Have them maybe halfway between your knee and your hip. Come on to your fingertips, or if you need to lean into your blocks and come a little bit more forward, you can do that. And then I want you to pull your right heel towards your left heel towards your right. Good, and then release. Pull your right heel towards your left heel towards your right. Good, release. Now activate those right toes and pull. See how that's different? And release. Activate those right toes and pull. Nice. Exhale, release, good. And then bring your hip back. Dig your heel. Lengthen your spine, look forward. And then fold. Good. Dig your heel. And fold. Good. Dig your heel. Come back forward. Nice. And then come on to all fours. Fingertips on the mat. Toes tucked under. Grip. Just rock forward to plank on your knees. Activate your fingertips. And then back, stretching your toes, child's pose. Good. Come forward. Activate your toes to activate your core. Back, child's pose. Good. Then come forward. And then either stay here or pull your chest all the way through, come to the ground. Nice. Untuck your toes, pull your shoulder blades back. And then no hands cobra. Hands on the mat cobra, or all the way on up. Opening your chest, pushing into your toes. 3, 2, 1. And then child's pose. Take a moment. Feel that nice release in your low back. 3, 2, 1. Good. Come on to all fours again. Nice. And then press in your hands. Send that left toe back, left foot back. Good. And then activate that left foot. Activate those left toes. Engage your core. Press in your hands. So plank pose with one knee down, right? And then pump forward and back. Good. Pump forward and back. Good. Pump forward. Activate those toes. Activate your core. Activate your hands. And either toes stay active on the ground or lift that left leg and lower. Lift that left leg and lower. Lift that left leg and then bring that left foot through. Grab your blocks and then either you're a little farther forward, Liz, or you're a little farther back. Activate those left toes and pull your left heel towards your right knee. And then release, yes. Left heel towards your right knee. Feel your core. Release, good. Left heel towards right knee. Good. And then pull that heel back. 3, 2, 1. Nice. And then come on to all fours again. Tuck your toes under. Activate your fingers. Activate your core. Come forward. Pull those elbows back. Come to the floor. Good. And then activate your toes or activate your knees. Open up your chest. Come back down. And then you're either going to utilize your knees and hands to push up, or if you want to be sassy or Deb Rauscher, you'll use your toes and your hands to push up to plank, or plank on your knees, and then downward facing dog. Good. Now use your toes in downward facing dog so that your booty goes up higher and you have a nice flat back. Bend your knees. Good. And then straighten your right leg, bend your left knee. Good. Straighten your left leg. Sorry, you know I just said it wrong. Good. Use your toes, keep that nice flat back. Nice, you guys. Good. And then either walk your hands to your feet or your feet to your hands. See how close you can get your feet towards your wrists. Maybe you come up onto your tippy toes to get there. We'll all meet in this forward fold. Nice. And then maybe let's grab our blocks on the highest height. Come to flat back, so hands on the tallest height. Lengthen your spine, so strengthening your back body. Good, and then lean forward on your toes. Lean back on your heels. See how that feels. Forward on your toes. Back on your heels. Good, and then forward fold. Good, maybe your hands are on the blocks, maybe your hands are on the ground. Nice. And then let's try that again. Hands on the blocks, come to flat back. Good. And then lean forward on your toes. See if you go too far forward, and if you're looking at the ground, that's why you're gonna fall if you look at the ground when you balance. Lean back on your heels, engage your back body, see how that feels more stabilizing. Nice. And then fold. Good, bend your right knee, bend your left. Maybe do a twist. Good. And then press in your feet, come to flat back. Good. And then Liz, this is where I'd say put your block in between your legs. I'm gonna say if you like having your block in between your legs, that will help you activate your core. So anyone who likes that, do that. And anyone who doesn't like it, don't do it. Let's make our way to standing, and we're gonna do some sun A. So I'm gonna use the block because that helps me activate my inner thighs. Good. And then now you're pressing your feet out. So instead of forward and back, we're pressing our legs, we're pressing our feet out. So we're kind of feel the sides of your hips activating as you're trying to rip this down the center line. Good. And then inhale, arms up, press your feet out into the outer edges of your feet. Good. Exhale, fold, kind of let go. Nice. Inhale, flat back, squeeze the block. Good. Exhale, fold. Nice. Now make your way back to down dog with the block between your legs. Take your time. Good. Bend your knees and then squeeze into the block. So now we're doing in before we were doing out. Good. And then press and strengthen and lengthen your spine. Good. And then come forward to plank. Squeeze. And back to down dog. So see how your core is much more aligned. Good, come forward to plank. Use your toes, squeeze the block, activate your core. Yes. Nice. Downward facing dog. Good, one more time. Squeeze the block, come forward to plank. Let's hold, do some core work. Use your toes, activate your core, squeeze the block. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Downward facing dog. Take a moment and breathe. Nice. And then again, walk your feet to your hands or your hands to your feet. Good. So now the block's between your legs. So squeeze the block and come to flat back. Or just squeeze, activate your feet, come to flat back and fold. Good. Squeeze into the inner borders of your feet. Squeeze the block, come to flat back. Nice, Katie. Exhale, fold. Inhale, squeeze, sweep your arms up. Nice. Exhale, hands to your heart. Good, let's do that one more time. So activate your wrists. I'm gonna waddle to the front of the mat. Good. Nice, Deb. Stretch your fingers a little bit. Good. And then check in with your feet. I want you to push the inner borders of your feet. If you're using the block, squeeze the block. Find that nice neutral spine. Inhale, arms up. Lengthen. Good. Exhale. Fold. Let it go. Good. Inhale, flat back. Activate those inner borders of your feet. Squeeze the block if you're using it. Exhale, fold, hands on the mat. Walk your feet back to downward facing dog. Use your toes. Good. And then bend your knees and straighten. Bend your knees and straighten. Good. And then squeeze the block. Come forward to plank. Use your toes. Squeeze. Activate your inner borders of your legs. Look forward. Downward facing dog. Good. Activate your inner legs. Activate your hands. Activate your core. Push through those toes. Look forward. Good. Downward facing dog. Good. Stay here. Go forward to plank. It's kind of weird to do chaturanga with the block, so I'd rather build strength here. Activate your hands. Use your toes. Look forward. Downward facing dog. Nice. Good. And then from here, walk your feet to the front of the mat or walk your hands to your feet. Squeeze the block, come to flat back, press in the inner borders of your feet. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Nice. Exhale, hands to your heart. Nice, you guys. Okay. From here, I'm gonna ditch the block. And because I'm facing this way, I'm gonna take my left hand on the wall. So you don't need to use the wall, or you might need to use the wall, and I'm gonna come into chair pose. Now, again, I want you to lean back, lean forward, lean back, lean forward. So get a little lower, Katie. Good. And now press into the outer edges of your feet. Feel this activation of your outer core. Good. Press in the inner borders of your feet. See how that makes your knees come in a little too much. So try and find that neutral position. Good. And then come onto your right toes. Stay nice and low. Maybe push that other hand out. Maybe both hands are pressed out. Lift and drop. Nice. Lift and drop. Good. Lift and then activate that right foot. Bring your chest forward. Push it through like we did on the ground. Push, 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 and lean. Activate that left foot. Nice. And then come on down, either into crescent lunge, using your toes, or warrior one, whatever is realistic for you. Good. So if you're in warrior one, you're gonna pulse that left knee forward, pushing off the inner border of your right foot. If you're in crescent lunge, you're on your back toes bending and lifting. Yes. Nice. And then pull those elbows back, lift your heart. 3, 2, 1. Good. And then maybe your hands on the wall, step that back foot in, come onto your back toes. Everybody's in the crescent lunge. Good. And then activate that back foot just like we did before. I want you to, that right arm's gonna come out. Either push into your back toes, that's gonna be your warrior 3, Liz, or lean a little bit more forward, lift, activate that foot. Yes, come a little bit more forward, and then whatever hand position you want. Good, play around with finding balance in all 3 corners of your foot. Yes, nice. And then fingertips to the ground or fingertips on blocks. Send that right foot in. Open to the side. Send that right foot in. Open to the side. Good. Send that right foot in. Good. And then step your legs together. Fold. Good. Grab your elbows. Go to the right. Go to the left. Good. Now press out into the edges of your feet, hands on your hips maybe. Make your way all the way on up. Good. Hands to your heart. Take a moment here. Press in the inner edges of your feet. Press into the outer edges of your feet. Good. Press and leaning back into your heels, leaning forward to your toes, and then see if you can find that center ground. Nice. Good. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm just going to turn around. Good. So I'm going to have my right hand on the wall, come into chair. Otherwise, that right hand presses out. So get nice and low. Put your weight in your heels. And then activate your toes to engage your core. So you take that rounding out of your back. Nice. Good. Then come onto your left toes. Lift and flex. Point and drop. Lift and flex. Feel how when you flex, you activate your core. Point and drop. Good. Lift and flex. So maybe your left hand is out. Yep. And then lean forward. Push that left leg back, activating your toes. Yes. And then make your way into either warrior one or crescent lunge. Nice. Good, Katie. Now I'm going to take my right leg a little wider. And then in warrior one, you're going to press to the inner edge of your left foot and bend your front knee. Coming forward and back. And if you want to do crescent lunge, a little bit more challenging, you're going to push off those back toes. Nice, Deb. Now try and put more press into that front foot so that you're more even. Nice. Try and pull those shoulders back. 2, 1. Good. And then step it in. Liz Midgley, you're going to just press. We're all going to press in those back toes to activate our core. Liz, you're going to stay there. We're going to lean a little bit more forward. Hands out. Flex that left foot. Activate the foot to activate the core. And then come where you're going to come. Yes. Come a little bit more forward, Deb Rauscher. 3, 2, 1. And then fingertips on the ground or hands on blocks. Now notice your toes are going to be perpendicular to you. That's going to be the half moon that we want. But right now we want to point our toes down and then turn it out. Half moon leg, down. Good, both legs together, take a fold. Nice, good job. And then from here, sweep your arms up, make your way to standing. Good. Hands to your heart. Sweet. We're going to go into our mobility work. And because I have the wall and I like using it, I'm going to use it. So I'm going to take my right leg against the wall. I'm going to grab my blocks. And then just take this nice wide stance and the blocks on my hands, underneath my hands. Good. And then just bend your right knee, press on that outside of your right foot. Open that inner left thigh and pulse it. We're just going to stay here instead of going side to side. We'll go to side in a moment. Good. Then come up to center, bend your left knee, but press that right foot into the wall. Open that inner right thigh. Nice. Good, come back to center, and now let's go back and forth. So go right to center and left. Center. Go right. Center. Woo, I just slid, you guys. Left. Nice. And then come to that flat back, hands on the blocks. Take the blocks a little bit wider. Good. And then fold down. Good. Press your feet out. Come to flat back. And then fold down. Good. Inhale, come all the way up. Keep that right foot against the wall. And now turn your left foot out to the side. Now you also can be against the wall totally. And then backhand can be on the wall or backhand can be on your right hip. Left hand can be on your hip. Good. And then push off that back foot, bend your left knee. Good. Push off that front foot straight. So just what we did before, but now warrior two position. Push off that back foot. Keep your shoulders over your hips. Push off your front. Nice. And then bring your block to the back of your left leg. Maybe that's not high enough. So maybe you're using a piece of furniture. Maybe you're doubling up your block. Push into your foot. And for me, I need to really push into my big toe. I'm rolling out. So triangle pose, but pushing into your big toe, pushing into that back foot, right arm up and over. 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Nice. And then from here, let's take that back foot off the wall. Or you're against the wall, right? Or you're against the wall. Nice. Bring the block forward. And then push your hand into the block, lengthening your spine. Come onto your back toes. Good. And then activate that foot, keeping that left knee bent, lift and lower. Root into that big toe and lower. Lift and then stay here. Push that right foot away. Maybe bring that right arm up. 3, 2, 1. Come back down. Nice, you guys. And then let's switch sides. So left foot is against the wall or whole left body is against the wall, right? So you're either here or you're here. So Liz, you're here, Farsnay, either way. I like this one for you. Good. And then let's grab our blocks again and do the mobility work. So feet are parallel first. Hang out on the right side, pulse it. Good, hang out on the left side, pulse it. Now maybe you're a little bit more open now, so you can take the blocks lower when you go side to side. If not, no worries. 3, 2, 1. Nice. And then lift and lengthen. Take the blocks wide, fold, bringing your head towards the ground, leaning your weight to your toes, then lean your weight to your heels, come to flat back. Good, shift forward, lean your weight towards your toes, bring the top of your head towards the mat, lean your weight towards your heels, come all the way on up. Nice. And you can use your blocks, turn that right foot out. Good. And have the block ready on the outside of your right foot. Let's start though with warrior two legs. So hands on your hips or left hand on the wall. Good. And then push off that back leg, bend your front knee. Push off your front heel, straighten. Good. Push off that back leg, bend your front knee. Good. So the back leg is straight, the front leg is bending. Nice. Try and keep your shoulders over your hips. Nice. And then take your hand on the block or a piece of furniture and then push that leg to straight and bend. Push that leg to straight and bend. And then push that leg to straight and be mindful of where you're putting the weight in your toes. So make sure you're pushing into that front toe, big toe, as well as the little toe. For me, I favor the outer toe, so I'm putting more effort in my front toe. And then left arm can come up or up and over. Push into that right hand, activate your legs with your feet. 3, 2, 1, nice. Come all the way on up. Good. And then either you're against the wall. If you're comfortable there, I'd like you to stay there. Or you're in the middle of the room. I want you to shift your weight forward so much so that your back heel lifts and then bring the block forward. Nice. So now your right hand is on the block. Your toes are on the ground. So lean more forward, Katie. You got to shorten your stance. So you're bring your right hand on the block, come onto your back toe. So shorten your stance and bend your right knee, bend your front knee, bring your weight forward. Good. And then activate this foot up. Nice. Take your left hand on your hip, Deb. Yes. Lift. Good. And then just stack that top shoulder on top of your bottom shoulder, Deb. Yep. Good. Yes. Trying to open your chest out to the side. Push through that left foot and toes. And then if you've got it, left hand goes up. 3, 2, 1. Come on down. All right. So Katie, look at me. I know you want to smack me. So you're trying to do this from back here. You got to start all the way here. You got to start on your front toes. So you start from here. You're starting to come from here and then lifting from there. Your weight is back. So I want you to start from here. Bring the block forward, then kick it up. So if you want to try one more time, you can. If you want to smack me, I understand. Okay, grab a sip of water. Okay. So I'm actually going to say, since we've been working specifically on this, I'm going to do one more round of half moon, but I'm going to go on the wall. Deborah, I want you to do it not on the wall, but I want you to focus on having your left shoulder stacked on top of your right. Okay, so let's start with this shorter stance to set yourself up for success. And then I want your block on the wall. I want you with your hand on the wall. So this is Liz's half moon. She never has to. So I want you to start like this, Katie. Right knee is bent. So front knee is bent. Push into your right hand. Yes, and now left hand, just leave it on your hip. Good. Then push into your back heel. Flex that left foot. So yes. So your weight is already forward. Push in that right hand. Push into that right arm. Yes, and maybe your leg stays on the ground. Maybe you just activate this foot, you stay low. Nice, Deb. Maybe you get higher. Yes, Katie. Good, nice, Deb. Excellent, Farzaneh. I know you're doing it great, Liz. So just activate that right arm, Katie, or the bottom arm, whatever one that is. Push, use your core. 2, 1, good. And if lifting your leg up hurts your hip, don't worry about it. Okay, let's just do that on the other side. So start with the shortened stance, bend your left knee, and bring the block forward. So your weight is shifted all the way onto your toes, all the way onto your left toes. So push your hand into the block. Push your hand into the block. Your weight is forward. Good, and then flex that right leg. Maybe just lift it a little bit. Push that left hand into the block. Then if you can bring it all the way up. Good, now stack your top shoulder, Deb. Right hand on your hip. Nice. Push through that back leg, or maybe it's on the ground if you can't do it. Good, lean your weight forward, Katie. Good. Yeah, go more forward, Katie, before you go up. Go more forward. More forward, more forward. Okay. Come on out. Look at me, Katie. So first of all, why don't you do it on the wall? Again, so on that one side is different than the other side. You have to start here. You're starting from here and trying to do this. You got to come here. You got to push into that left hand. So maybe don't even lift your leg. Put your hand in, push your hand into the block. Your other hand goes on your hip. Yes, and then just turn your foot out. Don't even lift it. Activate that leg. Yes, that's the position you're coming from. Coming more forward. Come more forward than that. Yes. Push into the arm and then kick it up. All right, so we just have to strengthen that, and you do it on the wall next time or on your couch. Let's get a little help. All right, you guys, good job. Let's go to the floor. Nice. So take your feet wide. Hands on the inside of your knees. Drop your left shoulder, drop your right. Good, drop your left shoulder, drop your right. Good. And then come where you can come. So maybe you're here and standing. Maybe you can go lower elbows in here. Nice. Good job. Excellent. Come all the way down. And then let's do, we're doing a lot of hamstring opening. Let's do a little bit of hip opening. So bring your right shin forward, your left shin back. And then I was thinking about this. If people needed help coming up and down, so that 3 levels here, maybe you're using the blocks to push you up. Maybe you're on your hands. Or maybe you don't need the blocks and your hands are on your chest. That's going to be way more work in your legs though. 2, 1. Now before you bend down, I'm going to put my right hand on the block. Now Liz, for you, I'm going to say take your left hand behind you to help you lift this knee, this leg up. Flex that left foot. Come a little bit forward. Everyone lift that back leg. And if you need a little bit of help grabbing your pant leg, 3, 2, 1. Nice. And then relax into pigeon. So either 90-90 or pigeon pose. Good. Feel those muscles release and relax. Try and pull your chest forward, doing like a cat cow here. So maybe round and then pull your chest through. Nice. And then you stack your fists, or you can put your forehead on the blocks. Feel that nice release in your outer right hip. Nice. Come on up. Tuck your back toes under to stretch that left quad. Maybe your right hand is on the block. Maybe you bend that knee, shoulders back. Maybe you grab your foot. Or just push it into the wall. 3, 2, 1. Nice. And then let's just do the same thing on the other side. So starting this 90-90. Good. And then maybe hands on the blocks. Coming forward and up. Maybe no blocks. Maybe hands to your heart. 3, 2, 1. Good. And then come forward, either grabbing your pant leg for a little bit of help, And really, that's for Liz and Farzaneh. No one else is allowed to do that. Otherwise, flex that foot and lift. No, you can. So it's like a clamshell, but in this pigeon position. And it really gets that outer right hip. 2, 1, good. Then come onto your elbows, do like a cat-cow with your chest, so you lengthen your spine. Nice. And then relax in 90-90 or pigeon pose. So whatever one feels good to you. Feel that release in your outer left hip. Make sure that your knee is comfortable. Nice. Then walk it on up. Now, the other option you could do is you can just bring that right ankle towards your left knee and stretch in this position. So don't tweak your knee, just bring your heel towards your bum, stretch your quad that way. That's actually feeling better than what I did on the other side. Or if you're in pigeon, which I'm not gonna do because it hurts my knee, you can just tuck your toes under, or you can bend your back leg. So I'm going to put a block underneath my hip because my left knee doesn't like this weight on it. So I'm going to do it that way. 3, 2, 1. Great job, you guys. All right, let's make our way on to our backs. I got to throw in a little bit of core work for my friend Deb Rashner because she seems to like that. So we're going to do our final things. It's going to be Liz Midgley and Deb Rauscher combo. Okay. So Liz, maybe put the band around your feet. Okay. So I want you to come to hollow body. Press your feet away, hands behind your head, and then lift up and push it away. Lift up, push it away. Lift up, push it away. Good. And then bend your knees, elbows on the ground, reverse crunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go into shoulder stand, or just have your bum on the ground, press your legs together. Active feet, active inner thighs. Good. Nice. Let your legs come towards your face. Good. Make your way back onto the ground. We're going to do one more round of those. Good. Now, if what we did was too hard, you can have your knees bent, hands behind your head. Otherwise, legs are straight. Good. So hollow body, hands towards your legs. 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 Bend your knees, reverse crunch, or midgley ups as we call them. Good. And then on 5, I want you to either come up in a shoulder stand or just press your inner legs together, your inner feet together, and get a nice stretch in the back of your hamstrings. So make your way into plow pose, or just your feet coming towards your legs, coming towards your face, going deep inside. Good. And then make your way to the floor. Feet as wide as the mat. Let both of your knees come to the left. Good. Come back to center. Let both of your knees go to the right. Nice. And then come into your final resting pose. So that could be seated, it could be laying down. I'm just going to sit up so you can hear me. Take a moment to relax the lower half of your body, the center of your body, and then the top of your body. And so in keeping with this mindfulness idea, I want to work on Baloma breath, which is going to involve inhaling into the low belly, pausing, inhaling into the middle body, pausing, inhale up into the chest and pausing. So let's all exhale all the way out. Good. Inhale into your low belly. Pause. Into your middle torso. Pause. Up into your chest and neck. Pause. Exhale, let it go. Good. Inhale. Pause. Inhale. Pause. Inhale, pause. Exhale, let go. Inhale, pause. Inhale, pause. Inhale, pause. Exhale. Keep going on your own. And if the 3 count with pause is too much for you, just do the 2 count. Inhale. 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 Exhale. Inhale. 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 Exhale. Inhale. 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 Exhale. And then when you finish your next round, just return to your regular breath. Notice if the pausing was more stressful and panicky, if you were trying to hold your breath. See if you can shift the pausing to just be like a comma. Breath is something we can control. And by pausing, we can add an extra moment before we respond or react. This is one of my favorite breath techniques, but it might take a moment to get used to. So if you want, try it on your own one more round. And then as you're ready, gently roll to one side. Hugging your knees to your chest. Sealing in your practice, mindfulness, particularly of what we're doing with our feet and our Baloma breath practice. And then gently make your way on up to